Back to Doncic. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good! Doncic wins the game at the buzzer! They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! With 0.6 of a second remaining! He plays off the ball. They find Gordon. Gordon puts up a three. Bang! Bang! He ties the game! 2 seconds remaining. Caldwell Pope at the buzzer. One goal and we go to overtime.
Yo, y'all already know what the fuck is going on, man. Good morning, boys and girls. Shout out to the NBA community. We back. I've been so consistent this week, man. I have tapped in with you guys every morning. Just like I said, man, give me my props, please. Shout out to all the NBA supporters again, man. Welcome back to the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Y'all know who I be, man. We got to talk about the big homie in this new suspension that just came down the NBA pipeline. Can we drop a bomb for Draymond Green? My God. Draymond Green. So the NBA came down very quickly on Draymond Green yesterday as they announced that he will be suspended for 5 games. What do I think about Draymond Green being suspended for 5 games? Now, I told y'all yesterday, I am now a fan of Draymond. And I'm looking at all these stupid comments and people trying to tell me that Rudy Gobert didn't put his hands on what's his name? Klay Thompson. And I'm just like, maybe I need to get a new television because the game that I watched clearly showed Rudy Gobert initially physically putting his hands on Klay. What his intent was, I'm not saying he was trying to choke Klay, but I'm assuming that's what Draymond seen versus Rudy Gobert trying to physically put his hands on Daniels, his own teammate. So that's where I think the initiation came in, and Steve Kerr even alluded to that. So I'm listening to some of these comments, these stupid people in the comments just acting like y'all know this game of basketball when y'all know that y'all don't, especially when it come to debating me. Now, I don't like it. It was a very physical, violent play. I think it clearly wasn't a basketball play. It clearly looked intentional to me from Draymond. Like I said, it felt like he had all of that built in. He went straight for the biggest guy on the basketball court. So I do respect it. But it was a bad look. It was nasty work. And you have to definitely set some precedent. Draymond is a repeat offender. Like all of that will always come into play, boys and girls. When we talk about the NBA, we're not even going to really get into any other sports. When we talk about the NBA, when these suspensions and stuff start to come down the pipeline, always think about who we're talking about. Consider the personnel. Do these guys have a history of being a troublemaker or being suspended for similar reasons? And y'all already know the vibes when it comes to Draymond Green. We're not going to play this game. So even though I don't have a problem with him, I really commend him for what he did. In a sense, it was definitely a bad look. Now, the bad thing about it is you are now handing down the Golden State Warriors a 5-game suspension when they are already struggling with Draymond Green. Like they are still trying to find this new identity. I believe they've lost their last 3-4 in a row. Golden State is losing a lot of momentum in the Pacific Division. I do think overall they'll be fine. They don't have any type of situations right now that is like season changing. You know, all their little bumps and bruises, they'll get over it. You know, in a team like Golden State, every year you're going to have to deal with all types of storylines, narratives. And when you got Draymond Green on your roster, you know, you're going to be subject to having situations where he's going to be out due to his behavior. Like Golden State has definitely been down this road before. And they've won because of it, and they've also lost because of it. So it's going to be interesting to see how the organization goes at Draymond Green, if at all, because I felt like he was sticking up for his brothers. But the NBA, you know, I expected the suspension. You would have to be a fool to think Draymond was really just going to get like a fine or some stuff like that. Y'all know Adam Silver not playing that. And like I said again, it was a bad look. It was nasty work. And the way he had the chokehold on Rudy Gobert, he had it on him for like 30 seconds. Like he was trying to put that boy to sleep. So, I expected the NBA to come down on Draymond Green, but 5 games, I guess. I guess. I mean, let's be real. It could have been worse. When you put things in the context, by him being a repeat offender, by this being an ugly look, um, it could have been worse. And I got to talk to the damn bosses about the Minnesota Timberwolves anyway. Like, why is it those guys always the ones that's getting choked the hell out? My God. Do y'all remember when Brooklyn was it Brooklyn or Philadelphia? And Ben Simmons had choked out Karl Anthony Towns when he tried to break up the fight. Y'all remember when Cat got choked the hell out? Now you got Rudy Gobert getting choked the hell out. Like, what the hell is going on in Minnesota? I really got to talk to the damn bosses, bro. But at the end of the day, man, this is it's light work. It's light work for Golden State. I think their biggest concerns, their biggest problem is just going to be the chemistry and figuring things out as far as on the basketball court. They're not going to have that many off-court distractions that's going to have them like missing the playoffs and all that other type of bull crap. Like, it ain't going to be one of those types of parties in Golden State. They might not, breeze through the Pacific Division or the Western Conference as a whole, but having to play Golden State in the 7-game series, bro, is nothing to play with. I don't care what nobody say. There's not too many teams that really want to have to go against Steph and those guys in a 7-game series. So, I think they'll be fine for the most part. But Draymond Green getting 5 games, man. And I don't think nobody else got no suspension for, that situation. And I guess when you think about it, it wouldn't warrant a suspension for Daniels, or he ripped Klay Thompson's jersey, but that don't warrant a suspension. And Klay Thompson, he don't deserve to be suspended. So, Draymond Green, he didn't care. He didn't care. So it is what it is. But I don't know, man. I just think Golden State got bigger problems, bigger fish to fry. They might have lost these next. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I'm not a fan of the Warriors. But they don't give me any reason to feel like they was going to win the next 5 games anyway. They might continue to struggle regardless. So this might actually be a good opportunity. You don't want to lose. You don't want to keep having losses. I understand that because they are building up a lot of L's. But I would think this is probably the best time to have one of your guys down to see what everybody else can really bring to the table. Chris Paul, he's been doing well for the role he's been playing. I'm pretty sure now within this next week, Chris Paul's role and responsibility is going to be a little bit more. I can't wait to see how that play out in Golden State. So it's going to be interesting. As a Lakers fan, I hope that they continue to fall. My guys took the L last night, man. Another poor effort performance by the Lakers. And, man, don't even get me started on last night. I don't know what the hell to say about my team, bro. I really don't. It's up and down, up and down, up and down when to talk about the Lakers. But, Draymond, I think, is going to be fine. I think Golden State as a team is going to be fine eventually. The suspension, like I said, it's predictable, gang. But, him getting 5 games for it, I don't like it, just for the simple fact that I appreciate what he was trying to do and sticking up for his guys, no matter how the hell ugly it looked. The hell with Rudy Gobert. He shouldn't have put his hands on him. He shouldn't have put his hands on him. It is what it is, man. But yeah, man, we got an interesting show this morning. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. If you're new to the Best of 7 Sports Talk, y'all subscribe to the channel. It is an open panel. If you guys want to come up, the link is in the chat. Y'all already know how we coming this morning, man. Next up on the Best of 7 Sports Talk, man, can we talk about this, man? This is so disrespectful. My God. Have y'all seen the episode of It Is What It Is, Camron and Mase, featuring Joe Smith's wife giving Camron a massage? Bro, I swear I got to talk to the bosses. Bro, this is the nastiest work that I have ever seen, bro. Now, Joe Smith was my favorite college player by far. Played for Maryland, College Park. I remember the game. What was the video game? Coach K. Like, I love running with Maryland. Joe Smith was so dominant on Coach K, bro. I used to go crazy on Coach K with Joe Smith, man. And I saw a video or something like last week that came down the pipeline about him with issues with his wife for her having an OnlyFans and all that other stuff. And I was like, damn, that's kind of messed up. But then a little bit, I was like, maybe this is like kind of set up and staged. Like, everybody in social media is just chasing the clout. I don't care how rich you are. I don't care what your occupation is or was. It seemed like everybody to a fault be kind of chasing the clout. But I did feel bad for my guy Joe Smith to have to deal with that situation with his peoples, with this whole OnlyFans stuff, because social media can definitely destroy relationships and stuff like that. But then this morning, man, I'm on social media and I'm seeing footage of Camron and Mase show. It Is What It Is, with the special guest of Joe Smith's wife, and she's giving Camron a damn massage, bro. Now, Joe Smith had already spoke out on his wife and how she is moving out here in these streets, and of course, he said he don't like it. But man, this is a bad, bad look, bro. This is a bad look. And everybody laughing and they think that is cool and it's funny and it's entertaining. I honestly don't see nothing funny about it. And I'm not mad at nobody specifically or pointing fingers like, Camron and Mase, them guys are street niggas. You're going to capitalize off moments. They got their own show. So, for the moment, to build their show and a platform, they doing exactly what they supposed to do. And even if you didn't have a show, like a nigga gonna be a nigga at the end of the day. Like, let's be honest. Like, and Cam has always been a ladies' man. Them guys be trolling and stuff. Like, if you come up watching Dipset or been a fan of Camron, like, this is not uncharted territory. Like, those guys play for keeps for real. And it's bad because Joe Smith ain't really been in the headlines for nothing. Like, he been minding his business, living his life. And I don't know what he's done to his wife, so I don't want to make it seem like he's some innocent angel or stuff like that. But, it's just like, chasing clout and chasing that attention on social media. Like, look where it's getting his marriage and his relationship. Family's involved. I don't know if kids is involved in all that type of stuff. And she's a grown woman. But, bro, this is just terrible. And you already went through the whole situation with the OnlyFans controversy just a week or two ago. Why would you double down and go on, Camron and Mase show respectfully? And then you giving Cam a massage, bro? Cam ain't going to waste no time putting this out there like it's supposed to be. So I ain't mad at Cam. These women be moving crazy, bro. They be moving crazy. But again, I don't want to like villainize her because, again, Joe Smith could be doing something to her, could be violating her, may have cheated on her. Who knows? But it's just like the way people be going about it, it's crazy. But if she was looking to get some get back on Joe Smith and embarrass him, she on it. She is on it, bro. I mean, what? What? Man, I wish the hell I would, bro. What would y'all, bro? Let's be honest. What would y'all do if y'all was Joe Smith? If you was Joe Smith, what would you be doing right now? What would you be contemplating doing? Would you be mad at Mase and Camron? Would you be trying to get at Camron and Mase? Would you take that personal? Do you feel like Camron went over the line? Do you hold your wife responsible? Because at the end of the day, she the one that decided. She the one that made the moves. Nobody forced her to do anything. Like, who do you want smoke from? Let's be real. If you're Joe Smith, who do you want smoke from? Your wife, Cam, Mase, everybody? Or do you just go ahead about your business? Like, it's just crazy. You see Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. Like, I don't know what the hell is going on with the black couples, bro. Are we about to start seeing a trend of shit? We got Remy Ma and Papoose, rumors about them. And man, I don't know what's been going down. I don't know if people realize within the last year or two, man. It seemed like a lot of those relationships from African Americans in the media and the spotlight, bro, they splitting. I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy, but man, I just did not like this at all, bro. I thought this was nasty work. Again, I'm not mad at Camron and Mase. They got a show and a platform to build. But man, Joe Smith, yo, you gotta be real upset about this one, Jack. And then not only top of that, like I forgot about this. She was the midget guy, the midget guy, I forgot his name, but she was like on a party bus, like uh giving him like a lap dance and stuff. Like, I don't know what the hell is going on with Joe Smith and his wife. This is like Scottie Pippen, Lawson Pippen 2.0, bro. Like, this is just nasty work. What are these guys? What are these? Because I'm not going, because I gotta be objective about the whole damn thing. What the hell are these NBA players doing to these women? Let's start there. What the hell are these NBA players doing to these women to make these women go so far, so extra to embarrass or to get clout? I mean, you're living a life of luxury, I would assume, so you shouldn't be needing for money. So it can be a financial situation. You know that the guy's a professional ball player. You can't be complaining about time. I mean, you know what you signed up for. You're dealing with an athlete or an entertainer. Time spent is going to be varying. So these guys must be really like either emotionally abusing or physically or something. Something is really going on behind the scenes, in the families of some of these athletes, man. Because like I said, Joe, you're just looking at some of these couples, black couples, and shit is just going downhill, bro. And this thing with Joe Smith, it's like she is really chasing it. She really chasing it. And a lot of people don't even know who Joe Smith is. A lot of the young people, I'm pretty sure y'all don't know who Joe Smith is, but he was definitely my favorite player at the University of Maryland, College Park. And I was a little bit disappointed that he had to go through this, but again, I'm not gonna sit up here and just give him a total pass. I don't know what the hell he was doing. I don't know what the hell he did in the past. Maybe this is just some get back. Like, your females are so strategic, bro, and so calculative. Like, they wait their time, bro. They wait their time, man, and that shit hurt. That shit hurt. Imagine him running around in the NBA in the early, in the early 2000s and in the late 90s, where there is no social media. He running around and cheating on his wife and doing all that. And she been knowing all these years and all that. And her time is now. Now we got the internet, social media, all these bloggers and publications and outlets when it comes to the media. Shit. What? And then she got an OnlyFans. What do you got an OnlyFans for? It can't be for the money. I would hope not. So you seeking some attention? Like, you know, you may have to poke some of the holes in Joe Smith's story. I don't know if Joe Smith is totally innocent, man, because this girl is going hard, and this is his wife. Like, this just ain't no girlfriend. Shorty is going hard, and then she giving Camron a massage. My God. Bro, I really got to talk to the bosses, bro. I swear to God. I got to talk to the bosses. What we got next up here on the Best of 7 Sports Talk? Let's talk about Mark Jackson. Now, I didn't really get this whole story. So let me see if I can pull it up real quick, man. Make sure y'all guys smash that like button if you're coming in, man. This is the Best of 7 Sports Talk. 7 Mitchell in the damn building, man. Coming at you guys like a machine gun. I told y'all I was going to be coming at you guys every morning, man. I try to get at you guys between 8:30, 9 o'clock, depending on how the day is going. But Mark Jackson, my God, what the hell is going on with Mark Jackson? I'm feeling like Mark Jackson days of the NBA, if anybody was questioning it, is clearly over. And I mean over. People would have said, well, shit, man, he always is going to have a career and a future in television. He's a great broadcaster, a great announcer. He's going to be good to go in some aspect. He's always going to be a part of the NBA community. My God, New York, the city of dreams. They had a totally different opinion on this matter, man. Mark Jackson has officially been banned and dismissed from his job at Madison Square Gardens. Man, I can't really see I can't really see any details or find out exactly what happened with Mark Jackson. But they dismissed him from his job at Madison Square Garden. The Knicks have officially banned him from the team playing. Now, I don't know. When I read this, it led me to believe that he had some type of argument with somebody in the front office behind the scenes yet again. I could be wrong, but that's the reason his ass is out of a Golden State, because he had a back and forth and a lot of difference of opinions when it came to his bosses. I don't know if it was all based off of religion. I heard partially religion was involved. I was hearing speculations of that. I don't know how really valid that was when we talk about the Golden State experience. But there was definitely reports of Mark Jackson being kind of disgruntled as a head coach in Golden State. Now, if you are being banned from the team playing, something had to kick off for the most part in the damn plane. Like 1 + 1 = 2 all day, every day. And I would doubt that Mark Jackson is riding the plane. Well, I mean, see, I don't know how it go. I'm wondering, is he riding the plane with the players and, in management? Or is he riding the plane with, other media personalities from Madison Square? Like, do they have their own situation? Like, I don't know how it go. But it says Madison Square Garden Network planned on having Jackson occasionally fill in for Clyde Frazier this season. But the Knicks management, led by team president Leon Rose, put a kibosh on the arrangement, in part due to an old quarrel with Mark Jackson and an assistant coach, according to sources. So we know Mark Jackson is a former player of the New York Knicks. But according to this report by NBA Central, if I'm kind of reading it right, they kind of saying that Mark Jackson got a beef with somebody that's already in the organization. Or, it's something that they can't stop, but they really won't say any names. I know there's an article in the New York Post, so I'm going to have to check that out. But this is a bad look for Mark Jackson. You only get but so many chances to be great. And you only get but so many chances to change people's minds when you talk about what they think about you. Now, does Mark Jackson by default or generally care what people think about him? Probably not. Who the hell cares? Do you care what people think about you for the most part? I don't care what people think about me for the most part, but we can't deny that what people think doesn't matter because it counts. And when you have a bad name, or if you have some type of stain that's just going to follow you around everywhere you go, that black cloud, it's hard for you to move out here. And there's mad opportunities now that we have social media and the internet, and people are now creating podcasts, and now guys are able to start jobs and bring in revenue and income that they wouldn't been able to do and get before because it wasn't as many opportunities. But Mark Jackson is like kind of isolating himself, bro, whereas though if he wanted to do something else, who gonna back him? Who gonna ride with him? Don't tell me the players, because the players love Mark Jackson. I haven't heard any players campaigning like that for Mark Jackson to get a damn coaching job in the NBA these last couple years. His name always come up in conversations because we feel like he got cheated and he deserves an opportunity. But, we don't see a lot of players like that campaigning for him to get a job. I ain't heard Steph Curry and Klay Thompson publicly like that as of late, campaigning for Mark Jackson to land a job somewhere. I don't see Steve Kerr campaigning for Mark Jackson. Like, I think Mark Jackson has just alienated guys, and the story has been so hush. Ain't nobody really want to talk about it. And I think partially because they know, bro, it's no point of even, crying over spilled milk. But what's not going to happen is this guy's never, ever, ever, ever going to get an opportunity that he had again in this league. And it's disappointing because the situation isn't transparent. And as the NBA community, we still don't know what happened with Mark Jackson definitively in Golden State and why he never was able to get another job as a head coach. But it is disappointing. But like I said, bro, niggas are grown men and you're responsible and you got to be held accountable for your own actions. And if he started some trouble on the team playing, or if he just starting any type of issues right now, bro, it's going to be tough for him to get any kind of gig in the association, not just a coaching job. Like, who going to want to work with you? Especially if you're not willing to get rid of old beefs and stuff. Like, if this winds up being a story where as though it was an old, beef, then he can't squash it and get to the money. It's not a lot of teams that's really going to want to deal with you like that. You know what I'm saying? You're not that much of an asset. You haven't been proven to win anything. You know what I'm saying? You help build the foundation of what wound up winning. But Mark Jackson doesn't have any hardware as a player or as a coach. So that's just my thoughts, man. I had to give y'all my 30 this morning, man. I got to give myself some props, man, because I'm so consistent with it, man. This is 4 days in a damn row. I've really been at it. I told y'all. I'm coming at y'all like a machine gun every morning. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all new. Happy Thursday, NBA community. Y'all stay safe. Smash that like button. Let me know what y'all think about the Draymond Green suspension. 5 games. I'm pretty sure everybody, all of us in the NBA community, we predicted that Draymond Green was going to get suspended. But the amount of games, do y'all feel like he should have been suspended more or less? I got to talk to the damn bosses because he choked the hell out of Rudy Gobert. Like, they talking about some headlock. No, he choked the hell out of Rudy Gobert. And why the hell, again, does the Minnesota Timberwolves keep getting choked? Karl Anthony Towns, Rudy Gobert. I got to talk to the bosses, man. These guys need to learn how to fight. 7 Mitchell here, man. This is the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Like, comment, and subscribe. Become a member of the channel so you can check out some of our exclusive content. We got perks, prizes, giveaways, also discounts on the merchandise, but you must become a member. So hit that join button, become a member of the channel, and we're going to rock out, bro. Y'all stay safe. Y'all know how we rocking, man. 7 Mitchell, this is the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Show me the money. I'm out, people. Peace.